It's about 6:30 in the morning, Saturday morning. Got a little chilly last night, but I had my sleeping bag, so it wasn't too bad. But got into camp pretty late, set up the tent in the dark. But the good news is I found where my buddy Keith was camped, so he already had a spot picked out. I was able to find him before it was completely dark outside. Got some dinner and went to bed. Did probably 450 miles yesterday, all after lunch, so that was pretty tough. So probably gonna take it easy today, not do a whole lot. That's the plan. Gonna be just a nice easy rest day. Got a little buddy here in my tent. A little Spidey action going on right now. But anyway, that's the plan for today.
Standing by the window when the sun come up today, with a restless, itchy feeling to be up and gone away. 'Cause there's always one more river, and there's always one more road, and there's always one more mountain to climb, don't you know? But there's always one more river, and there's always one more road. Yes, there's always one more river, and there's always one more road.
Got critters in the campground this morning. Trying to see if we dropped any breakfast scraps for him. So according to my GPS, this is the Colorado-New Mexico border. This barbed wire fence right here. So just came out of Antonito, finally actually getting started on the route. It's actually like day 3. I rode in Friday, day 1, all the way to Antonito, camped out nearby, rested yesterday, and met up with a buddy who's camping out up here. So I'm gonna ride back down to where we're camped. I'm not gonna do many miles today, and then actually really get started tomorrow, which would be day 4. So we're not really in a big hurry. We got plenty of time. So, but that's where we're at. So I'm camped down below, down there somewhere, and I went uphill up there to get some drone shots. Most of my gear is back at camp, but I left the bungee cord hanging on the bike, and I thought I lost it, but luckily on the way back I found it on this downhill section. So there it is. First bunch of cattle we come across. Making me hungry. It's almost lunchtime. I kind of want a hamburger now. All right, it's day 4, but it's actually really my first actual day on the trail. Camped out the last couple nights near Antonito. Had breakfast in Antonito this morning, and finally actually got going. And So we're on our way to Abiquiu right now, and this is what it looks like. So a few miles back, it tells me to turn down New Mexico State Highway 111. So I do, and I've been on it for a couple miles now. This is what it looks like. This is a state highway in New Mexico. Welcome to New Mexico, folks. Just made it into El Rito. The map says stay on the highway, go to Abiquiu for the main route, or you can take this little alternate right here, and it's supposed to be the hard road. It's a little further, but they say that maybe this will be a little more interesting. I don't know. We'll see. See how it goes. So this is the expert section. It started out pretty boring, but it's starting to get a little more interesting. Overall, not too bad though. I'm not entirely sure what happened, but I'm not really on a road anymore. It seems to have disappeared, and I don't think that drop up yonder is the way to go. So I think the road is somewhere off that way. We'll find it. Well, I got to camp. I'm at Abiquiu Lake. So I didn't get very far today. Probably one of my shorter days ever on a ride like this, but I got tired. Did the hard alternate from El Rito to Abiquiu, and it took longer than I thought. And I got a late start this morning too. I probably didn't leave Antonito until 10 a.m. So all in all, I was pretty tired, pretty out of shape. So called it an early day. So tonight, this is what it looks like. This is a core lake. And so I grabbed one of their tent sites and called it good. The bike started acting up on the way in after I gassed up in Abiquiu. It started sputtering a little bit, acting kind of like it was out of fuel. So I'm wondering if that fuel I put in Abiquiu, that was about 10 miles ago, is, I don't know, something wrong with it. So hopefully that's all. There's not much to it. Once the fuel runs out, everything will be all right. But other than that, sit here, watch the sun go down, and go to sleep.